welcome back YouTubers to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. For the ones that obviously doesn't know my name or have come to my channel for the very first time, my name is AspieAnswersAll, and I'm here to address everyday topics of what people with Asperger's syndrome and the like go through, and hopefully create an awareness, understanding, and getting rid of all these misconceptions and stereotyping of what all these ideal world of what people may think of these, you know, everyday topics, be it depression and the like, that I'm addressing to you all right now in this series of the mental health series in my playlist right now that I'm trying to tidy up right now, as I said, in the early stages of my videos. So enough further ado though, guys, if you've been here before, thanks for watching, your support, and for continuing your support by just, you know, giving me the thumbs up, encouragement of, you know, maybe some, you know, comments along the way for some of the ones that hasn't been on my channel as of yet. I'm sure that if you want to follow my journey, you can do so. Basically, it's up to you, you know, if you want to, you know, be on board or not, sort of thing. I'm not going to force that on anyone. So, no further ado though, let's continue on for what I was doing of the mental health series, which at the moment, it's a real sensitive topic, like any of them. This one's all of the self-harm series. So, basically what I've addressed so far is part 1, let's talk, which is the introductory part of mental health and what it's going to cover of all these everyday topics that I've just addressed briefly to you all, as well as the definition of the mental health, and also just the understanding of mental health in general, you know, of it all. Part 2 was obviously I can't take it anymore, which is obviously the self-harming part of it, which is the introductory part to, you know, the misconceptions or the list of conceptions of why people obviously self-harm, just briefly the different types of it. And then part 3 was basically the misconceptions. I've listed a few misconceptions along the way of the self-harming of many people that may have heard about it. And part 4 is basically just a few extra lists about the self-harming, I think. Yeah, it is. Basically, that may, you know, go about it, you know, of the different types and whatnot. And all further ado though, this is part 5. Why do people self-harm? And as we know, there are a lot of reasons to why people may self-harm. Again, before I shared with you in the very beginning of this part. But as I said before, basically, I am no doctor. I'm just here to address to you all right now, just to create an awareness, understanding, also just to share you my knowledge and experience and know-how, to shed the light basically with you all, as well as also to bear in mind also, before I continue on, as many people may think of, the main conception of self-harming is basically it's because of people that does oneself to themselves of self-harming as attention like behaviours. But no, again, I'll address this, it's a cry for help. Anyway, there are a lot of reasons to why people self-harm, so here we go. Number 1, obviously, when the level of emotional pressure becomes too tough for them, it acts like a safety valve for them, a way of releasing their tension, stress, worry, and whatnot. Number 2, the pain that they feel when they're self-harming makes them feel more alive than either, even though they may feel, you know, dead inside. Number 3, they're releasing the tension, the stresses, the angry feelings, and more. So it's a release factor. Number 5 is to distract themselves from the emotional pain, or just to distract themselves from the reality that they're facing right now, what they're going through, be it they lost a loved one, be it basically they lost their job, be it that they came from a bad breakup or they were abused and whatnot. Number 6, I think we're up to, is to stop having a panic attack. Many people think that's a bit bollocks, but some people do. I've heard it so many times before this one. Number 7, to stop lashing out at others. So therefore, obviously, they think it's safer to hurt themselves than others, obviously, when they're really angry and they need to control their anger. So it's like a controlling factor, obviously, even though, like I said, it can be a form of addiction like anything else. Number 8, obviously, is to escape the real problems of getting out, you know, be it regardless what it is. Like I said before, maybe they're feeling down and out, basically, and they've lost their loved one or whatever. 10 is a form of punishment, punishing themselves of a situation that has happened in the past or them that was out of their control. For a real example here is like they've been sexually abused, they've been domestically abused, sort of thing. So they think basically this is a form of punishment, that they think they're at fault, they're the problem, they need to do something about this, obviously, and this is one of their results. Number 11, it could be some social pressures at school or work, or just, you know, peer pressures around, you know, being what they can be when they want to be, you know, just to try and fit in of the status quo in school, maybe. Number 12, bullying. Obviously, when feeling numb or dead inside, obviously that's basically what happens. When they get bullied, that's the feeling they may feel. Number 14, I think I'm up to, is the money issues. Number 15, abuse of any kind, physically, mentally, socially, or spiritually. 15, confusion about their sexuality. 17 is breakdown of a relationship. 18, an illness or health problem on top of what they're feeling right now of self-harm. So like self-harm can, as I said with many other videos of certain other topics, that can come with pre-existing other conditions, regardless of what it may be, and that, you know, be it depression, be it anxiety, and all the like, that comes under play of this, obviously. So anywho, this ends part 5, obviously, the reasons or list of why people self-harm. Give me the like for the thumbs up for support, or just a like. You can give me comment below. Like I said, in the very early stages of these ones of the series that I'm addressing to you all, I challenge the ones that has come out of their way of self-harming. How did they get away from it? Or these stories of self-harming, just to create a positive effect chain, hopefully for others that are going through with it. Maybe put some quotes on the bottom there that you go by for support or guidance, because like I said, I'm here to support others and hopefully create an awareness and understanding. I'm trying to reach out more now to not just the autistic community, but other people in general that maybe really need the help in one way or another, sort of thing, which is hopefully a good thing, that many people may not feel judged or what have you. Another one also is just to bear in mind also is follow me on Twitter or Facebook, or even just promote me on Facebook on AspieAnswersAll, pretty much if you want an everyday topic that wants to be addressed. And also feel free to share these videos. As I said, I want to hopefully have these as learning aid resource tools out there for everyone, basically, so that hopefully we can break this cycle of everything that I'm addressing right now, because like I said, it's an epidemic and needs to be stopped. So in all further ado, guys, love yourself, love others around you, be kind to one another. Hopefully, even though we may not like some certain other people, we need just to try and love them anyway, even though they may rub us the wrong way, whatever it may be, you know, that caused us to give that hate to that other person. Show the opposite effect of that person that may be doing that negative effect towards you, so to speak. So in all further ado, subscribe to my channel, because I'm hoping, like I said, to upload my videos twice a week or even more if my schedule will allow. So until you see or hear from me again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.